Alright, Hero Comics here. Next episode of Hero Comics Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments that response to my comments on comments on YouTube and DeviantArt that are of all these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, go watch something else. Do not like say this hate speech on my videos because it's speech you hate. This is a different story. Also, it's good to get vaccinated so you can help stop the spread of germs. If you get sick after you get vaccinated, it helps because it helps your body fight it better. Let's continue on with some not safe for work fan art on my tablet here. Let me see here. We have some definitely some stuff here. And we have the girl with the leaves and sticks in her hair from Amphibia getting impregnated by the frog dude from Amphibia. We have Robot Jones impregnating the nerdy girl that looks like Gretchen from Recess. We seem to have Sandy being the dominant one in a relationship with SpongeBob. It doesn't really look like he's into it. Oh my goodness. Some interesting stuff going on here. Even Hornet and the little guy from the first Silk Soul, yeah, from the first game, it was a Hollow Knight, yeah, going at it here. That was very nice, very nice. Yeah, so much crazy stuff. 2D from Philly, our parents all grown up, very nice. Showing off for Timmy. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. Just get our internet back up to snuff. We'll wait a while for that because we're working on other projects that are definitely more important right now. Home ownership stuff. Yep. Oh yeah. Well, they'll deal with that tree, but that's okay. The tree will be dealt with. It'll be wonderful because yeah, we want to not tick our neighbors off anymore. Okay. So yeah, basically we have it's not fun. Things are falling on each several neighbors stuff and cause problems, and that's not good. So, but we're getting rid of that stuff soon. We're happy with that. See you on with our work. We got some of my oldest stuff. Menstrual cups from a trans guy's point of view. As in, a girl who wants to be a boy, who's lying and saying she's a boy, has to deal with the only females have to deal with menstruation, periods. And so she's like, yeah. She made a video. Fetus Animation made a video saying, yeah, here's how you have to deal with that stuff. How, yeah, I had to deal with that. Okay, yes. As a person who wants to be called a man, I have basically a menstrual cup. You take a menstrual cup, which is a very special apparatus for capturing menstrual blood, right? And you insert it into your vagina. Into your vagina, and it catches them with the blood. When it gets full, then you can pull it out and pour that out, and clean it, put it back in. It's a way of dealing with feminine hygiene, because that's female reproductive organs. Yeah, it's really sad to see how she's dealing with that. So let's go. And it'll be overlap what is important to talk about so that we don't miss anything. I say this is informative but sad. You do not need to hide the fact that you are female from people. That is perfectly normal. If someone doesn't like it, then there's a problem with them, not your body. We got 3 likes for that. This one says, he's not a girl though. Ignore her vulva. I'm like, nope. And I say, yes, she is. She's born with a vagina, uterus, and ovaries. Those are female reproductive organs. He isn't a girl through lies. I say, yes, she is. She doesn't have to act like one, though. That's where she's getting confused. You realize he is a trans man. The girl is a boy. Lying about being a boy. And I'm like, yeah. And then someone else says, he's a trans man. Girl lying about being a boy. He is confused. She's very confused. He's just staring at his experiences to other trans males. Girls who want to be boys. To lie. The radical sex. More effectively. I'm like, yeah, it's not good. Continue on. Yeah, it's been a very interesting time. Working with a lot of things, dealing with a lot of stuff, but we're getting there. It's great. Very happy about it. Very glad about it. So let's go. And I say trans men, aka women that want to be men, need to learn to accept their bodies as is and stop trying to deceive people into thinking they are men. The only difference between a man and women is their reproductive organ. True. And so I tell guys, bro, if you're transphobic, why are you a trans guy's channel? Am I laughing my butt off? To fight against it. Oh, got turf. I don't know what that means, but it's a feminist that doesn't like the transgender lifestyle, which is understandable. And this was here, guys. No, dysphoria exists. That doesn't make it right. Doesn't make what she's doing right. You need to acknowledge that. No. I say, I acknowledge its existence. I know it you existed because it will make you do stupid things like any other kind of fear. So here, guys. Dysphoria is not a fear. It shouldn't be ignored. It is a fear, and I'm not saying ignore it. I'm saying resist it. So I said, yes, it is. It makes you feel. I say, yes, it is. It makes you freak out over things that are normal. So it's Seahawks. They aren't scared of their body. They're totally scared of their body. They hate their body because they're scared of it. It isn't a body they want. Too bad. That's the one they get. Their body doesn't align with their gender. It's not a fear. Yes, it is. It's also misinformation. Because bodies aren't going to align with your identity. It's not going to happen. It's a body. Bodies and identities are different. And mental identities are different things. You have to learn the difference between you and your body. Let's go. Let's go there. And I say they are scared of what their life may be because they have that body. It may not be the body they want, but it's the only one they're going to get. And they have to learn to live with it. That's what it said. Oh, it's Phoenix Innovations herself comes in. Thank you for supporting me. So it says two cut out the name. Thank you for supporting me, and especially for respecting my pronoun lies. As for your webcomics, hello, it's nice to meet you. My fake name is Sean. I go by he and pronouns. I lie about my medical sex. I am a proud trans man, a girl lying about being a boy. No way am I confused, other than all the ways you're confused. In fact, my mind is much more clear now that I come out and transition lies, hard lying about my medical sex, and carrying fear, hoping no one finds out the truth. That's horrible. I'm more outgoing through lies, patient through lies, finish myself through lies, and open-minded through lies. Some things a lot of people get announced of when they actually get to know me, through lies. I would like to address something you mentioned, though. They are scared of what their life may be because they have that body. Do you think I wanted to be trans when I came out? Yes. I was scared of being transgender. I'll stop fight against that. I was scared that I would get beat up in the school bathroom, outcast from my family, attacked in the gym locker room, or killed for taking a walk on the street. Shows off the names of people who that happened to. And many others. I was lucky. I only got bullied, lost friends, and called names that everyone would repeat because I'm lying about biological sex, and threatened for being who I truly am through lies. Truly am through lies. That doesn't work. I needed to come out for mental health through lies. Even if I did, sadly, in this world, risking my physical one through lies. Because my lifelong happiness through lies, happiness that in no way harms you or anyone else other than all the lies, triumphs the threat of hate that the society has of me and my fellow brothers and sisters to face day to day because of lies. To be trans, came out of scared and had to take a long time to say that I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud to be trans, lying about my sex. Yeah, that's horrible. I don't have to. Then I've never regretted my decision because I'm happy for once through lies. As you mentioned, me acting, I did act. My whole upbringing, I acted as a girl through lies, basically, because that's the issue with these people. They think they have to look the part to act the part, but you don't. Looking the part won't work. The way you act is the way you act. There's the issue. There's a difference between you and your body. It's the problem with people who don't understand. You is mind, basically. So oversimplification, mind, intangible. Your body is tangible. Okay, your body is tangible. It has certain traits that are normal for human bodies. Okay, very important. Your mind is unique to you. You have to learn to live with it. You have to learn to live with your body. You have to learn to live with that stuff. It's not all anybody equals X. Let's go. What's next? How much time I got? What's tonight? Acting as a girl. See, she thinks that there's a certain way to act, to look and to act, and there's a certain way of acting that is female. There is not. I am done acting, and I'm especially not feeling ashamed to be transgender, lying about my sex. Yeah, that's wrong. Don't do that. Well, that's the thing. You said I need to accept my body. I have. Thank you for asking. Through lies. I said that my body is female. Right. Stop lying about your sex. That doesn't change my mind. It's male through lies. There is no male or female mind. Thank you for being and have a great day, Sean. Him lies. I say there's no male or female mind. That's there. You think there is one. That's where you're confused. And to do that because that's important. There's no male or female mind. Stereotypically, people could say that, but no, there is no male or female mind. And someone says, when I say that trans people hate their body, I meant before transition. I don't. They don't hate themselves. They need dysphoria, and people hate dysphoria. Sorry if I came across wrong. Oh, you're totally good. I got that, said someone else. He's a guy, though, through lies. Ignore her vulva. I'm like, nope. I said, no, she is not. Feelings do not make you male. Someone in all caps says, you got science effing back trying to people up through lies. It says they have the physical brain of the gender they identify as through lies. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, because brains are all brains, but they look different. Different, you know. Some look male, some look female, but they all function the same. You know, yeah, a person with testicles is a male. A person with ovaries is a female. That's how that works. It's very sad. People like, hey, ignore the obvious evidence that of male masculinity or femininity. You know, let's focus on a brain that we may or may not show. You know, I like this stuff. Does that make me male? Does that make me female? You know, I wish I was male. I wish I was female. Does that make me male or female? No. You know, this work. Let's see how much time we have. Well, that worked. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube.